My name is Rec, and I'm gonna do a little small tutorial in my room called Player versus Bot. It's basically my own player versus enemy room. So what I'll do is grab this baby and make a pen, and I'm gonna teach
Press
you
the start
how
button on the
to
scoreboard to play.
why don't I just literally just freeze those? How do I adjust this thing right here? This thing. If I'm not mistaken, that's not the one I want. But yeah, I will show how to do the these chips, the game chips. How real was it? This big one right here. Well, this is laser tag. This one. This is basically the time chip. So what you want to do is you want to select. This is the score to win, the game duration, tags, grabbable. This chip is basically the time and the score.
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
I'll roll with it. It's holstered, I guess. And then let me unfreeze this one because my stupid brain was like, hey, why don't I freeze these? This chip is the main one right here. This is the we've got to get mic. This is everything. This is the brains of the operation right here. So this basically is like the mode name, the manual, like how many people we need to start, how many people we need to end. The pregame, so like coach's voice. Press the stop button on the scoreboard if you want to play, or invite your friends to join you. 10 seconds remaining. That stuff. Countdown. So like when it's 10 seconds, you're like 10, 9, whatever, you know. Respawn on game start. It's basically like, do you want the person to respawn or stay in the position that they want to stay in?
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
Coach, where you would have needed you. Join in, so if someone joins late, they can still play in the game. The team count, so like how many teams there are. I actually didn't know that. Hey, I'm learning here too. Team size, so basically how many people per team, I think, if I'm not wrong. Like if you want them to change teams during the middle of the match, you can have that. Shuffle teams after the game, so like so no one's on the same team every time. Switch it up. The beacon to show like, hey, your teammate's down, or this is where your teammate is, or this is not where your teammate is. Opponent beacon if you want to like know exactly where the opponents are in this room.
Press the start button on the scoreboard
don't really
to
need
play.
it, so I'm gonna select show and show. Team radio volume, that is like the distance between each player. The little walkie-talkie. I'll have it set to 2. I don't really need to be. Team radio supported. If you uncheck that, it's basically do you or do you not want it? So I'm gonna have yeah, because why not? Max health, which is how much health you can set to 0. It's basically instant death, or one shot kill. Or max shield, which is do they have a layer of protection or no? Some more radio distance. Auto heal, suppress weapon damage, and auto heal supported. I think this is basically what it's saying is the damage is nullified or paused. Yeah, no, I'll roll with it.
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
Auto heal support is if they heal over time, which I actually have mine checked off because in this room you have infinite health. Health. There we go. Auto respawn supported, so I think if they die, they automatically get respawned, I think. Restore health on respawn. So do you want to have like stick with the health that they have when they respawned, or continue like full health and all other stuff? Respawn invincibility, so if they respawn, they're invincible for like 2 seconds, I think. I'm not a genius for circuits, but I'm here rolling. Um, revive mode, so like, do you want them to be revived with a handshake or high five, or just not revived in general? Max health, max revive health. Oh
Press
God.
the start button on the
I'm
scoreboard
like
to
a foot away
play.
from it. I still can't read. I'm gonna normalize, so it's like, do you want your thing to be max health or not? Revive required delay, so it's delayed by 3 seconds, whether handshake, high five, or whatever. I'm kind of skipping over some stuff. I know minimum health to revive, multiplayer. Some of the stuff I don't use in my room. I just have them all set to default. Pick up equipment on revive, so if you want them to have weapons or if they still have their weapons, like on the ground, do they pick them up and still use them, or do they have to go find new ones, hunt and scavenge? My throat is hurting. There's too much talking for me. I'm not used to this. But handshake revive required duration. So basically, this is like the invincibility.
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
I'm just gonna ignore coach. Do you want them to be invincible when they get revived, or during like does? Oh, hold on, it's in my head. I can't think of it. Do you want the person that's reviving to be invincible as they're reviving them? So that's reviver invincibility. Revive invincibility is, do you want the person being revived to be invincible? Handshake revive required. So it's just for the handshake. Do you want them to be like 0 seconds, like instant, or 10 seconds, like a little beacon around the hand? Team friendly fire, so if you want them to shoot their own teammates to lose points or whatever. HUD enabled, which is, I'll use an action once I'm done explaining. Opponent's health bar, so do you want to show the health bar above the head? Teammate's health bar, do you want
Press
to see
the
their health
start
bar
button on
above
the
the head?
scoreboard to play.
Teammate's health bar is always visible, so like you can always see it no matter what. Grayscale effect when out, so that's like when you're out. Well, yeah, the gray. Damage red flash effect, so it's like if you get hit, their screen turns red. Hit feedback, I think that's like the sound like dink. Down feedback, I think that's like the X above the head, if I'm not mistaken. Revive feedback, that's I think the sound, or like the whatever it is. Down feedback, down teammate feedback. This is the this is my favorite thing right here. These two. Get to those in a minute. Team spawn selection mode. So it's like I think that's like. Oh, do you want? Yeah. So
Press the start button
do you
on
want
the
the
scoreboard
respawn
to
point?
play.
But I'm not good with circuits, and here we are. These two at the bottom are weapons that you want each hand to hold. So for our demonstration, let's just do a paint pistol and a paint shield. Almost done with this chip. Reset equipment on game start. So say if you have like the grenade or the stuff back there. Do you want them to be actually, you know what? I'm just gonna move this over here. There we go. No. I'm kind of using the camera as like a frame of reference, but whatever. Like, do you want the equipment to be restarted and like stayed? So then, wherever they are on the map, they don't stay there. They go back to their original position.
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
Infinite reserve. So it's basically, do you want infinite ammo or limited? So they have to go pick up another gun. Unequipped ring. That is. Let me actually. What am I on? 18. Nope. I need that back. The little ring around it. So that's like the little green ring. God, my thing keeps lagging. Devs, fix this for PSVR players, please. I'm trying not to press the game. I picked a bad place to do this. We're on 18. Okay. So it's basically like the little green ring across the weapon. God! Configure. Oh, I do this again. So I'm gonna have. So it's like the little green ring across the weapon.
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
Out of bounds restrictions. So it's like if they're like way outside the map. Do you want them to be do you want that to be restricted so you stay inside the map, or do you want to let them go way out and see everything? Out of bounds grace period. I think that's like how long it takes for them to. No, wait. That's how long they could stay out there. Out of bounds max duration is how long they could stay out there. So these two are basically how long it takes them until they get killed automatically, or how long they can stay out there for. Down players, so it's like have them for screen mode in like the lower revive position, and like basically not have them move at all. So basically just almost killing them. Low priority. Skip.
Press the
grab
start
walls,
button on the scoreboard to play.
Let's just these two kind of go hand in hand. So hide during games. Do you want these chips hidden during the games, or do you want them to be seen? Who's grabbable is basically, do you want players to grab them or not? Okay, so let me unequip my these chips in my holsters. Let me freeze them. Let's do this little demonstration. Okay, I was kind of using the camera as a frame of reference, but why am I in a group chat? Piss off. I don't care. Okay. So let's start this, and I'll basically... Wait. Zoom. Oh no, there are stuff. Okay.
Game on!
I think I have it saved. I should have it saved.
Laser tag.
I do. So, as you see the HUD, it shows like your weapons, like infinite ammo, your pistol, your health, time, the score. So, because I have the health on like a million, every time I get hit by a thing, it does like no damage to me. It's because it's taking a little bit off of the thousands of hundreds of health I put on this. And let me just put this so let's end the game. This room, setup, game options, end game.
Game over!
We're in the end game now. Alright, so let's pull out the maker pen again. Let's get rid of those two. And let's screw around with the permissions and roles. Actually, I need a maker pen for that. So in permissions, this is what everyone sees, so the creator can see gadgets. So like, can they see the game gadgets I was reviewing earlier? Can they use the delete all button? Can they use the maker pen? Can they save? Can they vote kick, which actually I'm gonna put on instant? Can they talk?
Ready to start.
Disable the mic auto mute. I forgot I hit. And then, so that's basically saying, can they do all this stuff? And this thing is. So what I have, actually, you know what? Let's pull in my. Let's pull in. Pull in Matt. Oh, Matt. Let's see if you see my He's gonna help us out here for a bit. That's Holotar. I totally forgot I had that here. So basically these are like, do you want them to fly? How fast can they walk? How fast can they move? Teleport? And you can assign these to certain people. So for mine is oh lord. That's basically saying I could run fast, I could jump high. I can use my maker pen.
Press
I
the
can
start
fly.
button on the scoreboard to play.
So it's like this thing is almost like the main host. It's like if I want, I could set it to Matt, which he should automatically have it. If they're like creator co-owner, you should be able to auto assign the roles by going permissions, co-owner, auto-assigned game roles in Mystic. Let's go back to my little preset wall. Got. And that's everything you need to understand with the with these gadgets and some of the roles. So if this tutorial kind of helped you out, hey,
Press the start button on
I've
the
actually
scoreboard
succeeded.
to play.
It didn't. Just screw around. Trial and error. That's what I always do. So yeah, that's all all I want to explain is how to use these game rules and what they do. So I'll see you all later.